ticket to the game, but they won't know me for my overdose.
What is up, YouTube fam? It's your favorite unapologetic lesbian, back with another one. This time, I think we've got a church troll video, hence the background behind me. The title is Vernie with the Mudflap. And I just have a question. I remember Mudflap lady. I remember her. This was with the Nicole Arbor thing. Is this the same news station that broke the falsified story against church a year ago? Because if that's the case, there's already a conflict of interest, even with a news station. This news station has already been made to show and agree with a lie, going to extra links to prove lie, but refusing to go to the source. I'm starting to see a pattern. They did the same exact thing with Kermit, with Nicole Arbor. So, really? I really think that this is nothing more than this whole article thing. I think it's nothing more than the Kylie family, or the Rodney family, and Nashville to try and put a stop to him. I really do. Because I want y'all to keep in mind something. Out of everybody that discussed that case, who was the only sole person to give any money to that case in any way? Don't worry, I'll wait. That's right. The man that's getting sued. An entire community has been running their mouths about this case for going on over a year. Don't want to give any of the money that they got from Cash Apps, from PayPals, Super Chats. All of that money was not give to the Rodney family, but y'all damn sure took the money from that poor child's death, didn't you? Church was the only one that gave money to help find that little girl. Then gave money to help after she was found. Make it make sense. Oh, pick me, I can. They're wanting him to pay his bills for the rest of their life. That's what it is. But let's get into this video. Ooh, I like that truck. Ooh. I like that one too. I ain't 21 no more, I need to mention any kind of fear that I may sit. No time for a strip when you're living these rich. Feeding these dogs and cutting these fish. Working like a hound trying to pay them bills for a V8 and rattle every couple good years. Go to heaven if I'm good, but I'm bad to the bone and it don't change. Well, good morning to you too, sir.
Nashville news. What's wrong, bro? You want me to do something for you? Want me to bring you some food? Old Charlie's in J. Alexander right down the street. It ain't nothing but vain. You want me to bring like a karaoke set there and hit you with a little hit. What you want me to do? Nashville news. I love the dramatic effect every time y'all make a story about me. Same as last time when y'all had the, what's her name? Well, I don't know. She had that little nutsack chin flap. Little thinny sag saddlebag right here, just fucking little epidermis gizzard, like a little chandelier of skin, just dangling. He says hello, just like, hey, look at me. It's kind of uncomfortable to look at too. The last time they were.
Is it really uncomfortable to look at, church? She should remind you of a rooster, and I don't mean any disrespect to roosters. Oh my! But dear God, I remember exactly who he's talking about. And the question I asked in my second intro, I really believe that this is the same news station that tried to push a lie about him, and was kind of funny because when it came out in court that Nicole Arbor lied and she did not win her case, that news station still to this day has not reached out to him and offered an apology, offered anything. Use your brains, people. Use your brains.
They're talking shit about me on the news. And I seen it, I was just like, whoa. Like, I almost had to like look away and then like look back and be like, yikes. It's like when you watch them National Geographic things about the tribes, and then like one of the ladies comes out and they're like, "Yo, what the fuck, them ditties though? She wasn't kneeing them mugs."
Men kill women.
That's the same feeling I got when I seen that little flap thing she got going on. Felt like I seen some cannibal tribe tits. It had curvature to it too. It could have been aerodynamic to a sense. If you took her chin and the fucking gizzard flap, it looked like a little kind of fucking nanny nutsack neck. Nah, don't worry.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
these people, they deserve it.
Men kill women.
They've put me through enough shit.
Men kill women.
If I want to tell you about this lady's fucking throat bubble she has, I'm gonna do it.
Men kill women.
Last time she was clucking with her fucking gizzard flap on the news, she was comparing me to a murderer, so...
Men kill women.
Fuck it. Might I add, after she compared me to a murderer and said I was dangerous and a horrible fucking person, it also got thrown out in court because it wasn't true. Yay me. Even though...
Told ya.
Oh, Verna was a liar with an extended gizzard flap because it was warm. Assuming that thing stretches out when it's warm and like it shrivels up when it's cold.
Just a little FYI, it does not feel good when Monster goes down and you get choked up because you're about to laugh. That hurt.
So there's probably a little tad bit stretched out of a gizzard that day. All I know is it seems like Vernie with a gizmo fucking really hates guys.
Men kill women.
But I mean, put yourself in her gizzards, you know? I mean, her shoes. Dating scene must have been hard for her, bro. I mean, even speed dating, bro. Watch out, bro. When we're going around this table doing the dating thing, that thing she's got keeps trying to high-five people. It's not cool. I don't want to high-five.
Men kill women.
I mean, it could be a lifestyle thing. She might just talk so fucking much. Like, the skin was like, I can't take it anymore. I'm dying. I'm going down here. See you later. It's just where all of her old jaw is. Her old jaw skin is down there. If it was mine, I'd pierce it. I would. I'd put 3 little rings on it and just fucking hang my Mustang keys on it so I'd never lose it. A gizzard flap could be useful in a boating accident. For real. Think about it. You're out to sea on a small wooden boat. The wind blows real hard and the sail breaks. Then what are you gonna do? Well, Vernie with the gizmo can just get in the front, like Titanic.
Men kill women.
Whoever's with her could be like, look to the left, look to the right, and they get where they need to go, probably. I mean, if it's warm outside. Alright, so I changed my mind. I wouldn't do the 3 rings thing. No. I'd get a tattoo of a Mudflap girl on it. Then you could just pose as a rapper, like a grandma rapper with a big old neck flap. You'd be making
Oh my
people laugh.
God.
Hey, the world needs laughter.
Yes, we
get more
do.
views than you flapping and complaining. You could just flap rap. I got a Mudflap tat on my skin, purse, coin sack.
Men kill women.
I'm gonna need to see Vernie with the gizmo's birth certificate. I wanna know who her parents is, bro. Top half looking like some sort of bird. Might have some featherage going on there. Bottom half looking like Count Dracula. Somehow.
Yeah, why can't you fix your hair? If you getting ready to do something like that, you would want to look professional, put together. That woman looked like she stuck her hand in an electrical outlet. That's not cute. That don't look professional. That looks like you came out the crazy house and need to go back in.
Both sides look like Ozzy Osbourne. What happened down there on Sesame Street? But anyway, enough about that neck meat.
Men kill women.
Well, it's not as pointless and as retarded as the fucking news last night. Last night they put me on the news because I had an opinion about a fucking YouTube video. Goddamn, call in the cavalry, call the police, call the FBI, call the CIA, call NATO. I'm telling Santa Claus. Santa Claus is gonna be mad. Call an ambulance. I'm writing Mother gives a fucking letter about you, bitch. Is it really that interesting? All I said was, hey, this show's fucking fake. I don't think this show's fucking real. I think it's staged. Because, you know, this is YouTube, a place where
That happens.
create content for entertainment. So now what? You got the news, Vernie with the
Exactly what I was. I'm gonna let me.
gizzard and all of her gizzard friends grabbing their pitchforks, being like, "How dare you say that, you motherfucker? Why would you say that, you motherfucker?" Why did I say that? I'll tell you why I said that. Because
Women.
who kill women.
Okay, so let me just say this. These people aren't very smart, okay? First thing, let me say this. If any lawyer comes out and says that your First Amendment right has limitations, I don't know why that word was so hard for me to get out. If a lawyer comes out and says that, that should scare the fuck out of you. Our Constitution gives us our amendment rights. Our First Amendment right is the freedom of speech. Also, freedom of press is in there, which is what the news station is going to use to try and get away with lying on him for a second time. And when I say lying on him for a second time, this is what I'm meaning, okay? If that family, I think I tapped on this in my intro, if that family wanted to be left alone and wanted to handle this like in the privacy of that family, they should have come out with a statement saying that. From the very beginning, they should have said that. But no, they didn't. They were all over this, all up in the internet, and trying to get clicks and views and shit off of your own child, mind you. And that right there in that article does not help that case at all. If you wanted to be left alone to deal and grieve with what was going on, the devastating, heartbreaking incident that happened, then you would have made a statement about that. And let me tap on something else. I am from North Carolina. When that case was going on, I spent a week in South Carolina. Please answer me why I did not see anything about that case on our local news stations. The only place that I could get any information about that case was YouTube. That right there. That right there. That's a red flag. Something like that that's got that much attention should have made national news, but it did not. I am not from California. I am damn sure not from Truckee. I am from North Carolina, and it was not on our news. But it was all over YouTube. All over YouTube. And why don't y'all ask the very big question? There's actually two. With that article, it stated that, well, it states the entire true crime community. Okay, I've been through the court system, and in courts, timeline is everything. Okay? In the court system, timelines are everything. And bringing up this true crime community, this article states that the whole community was discussing it. Well, the whole community was talking about it. But they only name one person, Ryan. Ryan is not a part of true crime community. He fell upon true crime with a local case, Summer Wells, and then he found the Kylie Rodney case because that was the trending main thing on YouTube at the time. If you follow Church's timeline, he hasn't dabbled in true crime up until here recently. So that whole part of the article about the true crime community, why are y'all not going after anyone else? This is one of those big questions. Why are y'all not going after anyone else? And I'm speaking not only to the family, but to the court, that law firm, the news stations. Why are y'all not going after anybody else that had an opinion on that case? I know the answer. And it's because nobody else has money like he does. He was the only celebrity to bring attention and awareness or anything that you want to say to this case. Now, the next question. Why is the only person who put forth any money being sued? You want to bring up the true crime community, correct, news station? Well, are you going to bring up how the other people in true crime had super chats on, had their Cash App information out, had pen pal information out, Venmo information? Send me your money, send me your money, send me your money. Did any of that money go to that family? Or did all them true crime creators spend that money on theirself? My money is they spend it on theirself. Church turned off his super chats. Church actually paid towards finding this little girl and then paid to help after. None of the other true crime family done that. And by the way, this is mainstream Nashville we're talking about. Mainstream Nashville cannot stand Ryan Upchurch. So they're going to run with any narrative they can to make him seem like a bad guy. Seem like the worst person to be around. No shit. Nashville doesn't like him. He's a black sheep in his own hometown. He has a song about it. People don't like him because he is real. People don't like him because he asks the questions that people are too scared to ask. He's a leader. And again, I'm gonna stress it. There is no fucking limitation to your First Amendment right. And go ahead, I'm low IQ, right? I don't give a fuck what you think about my IQ. I can see and hear, okay? I am my own person. And if I can see through bullshit, I can see through bullshit. Recovering heroin and crack addict. We tend to be bullshitters when we're using and trying to get our dope. You cannot bullshit a bullshitter. That simple. And let me say, if there is limitations on the First Amendment right, then there should be limitations on freedom of press too. Meaning the press just can't go around saying whatever in the fuck they want either. Do y'all not see the hypocrisy in this? A news station lies their ass off, which we know that's what the news does. Lying their ass off. Church gives an opinion. News station will not get sued for lying their ass off. In technicality, if Church really wanted to, he could go after this news station for defamation. Because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to defame in a correct, proper way. I can see through the bullshit. That simple. I can see through the bullshit. And by the way, my opinion, yes, this is my opinion. Any of you don't like it or disagree, so fucking be it. I don't give a fuck. It's my opinion, and you cannot take it from me. If he wins this lawsuit, buckle up, honeys, because he's going to be a hell of a lot bigger than he is right now. And if he doesn't win this lawsuit, again, buckle up, get your popcorn ready, extra butter, no salt, because everyone's going to be suing everyone. Literally. And if you think that you're not in danger of being sued, somebody could come up. If he loses this lawsuit, keep in mind, that just put a limitation. Remember Kyle Rittenhouse? That was our warrior for our Second Amendment right. Well, I guess Ryan Upchurch is our warrior for our First Amendment right. Because if he loses this case and there is limitations set on the freedom of speech, something you said 5, 10, 15 years ago, guess what? You could get sued for it. In the future, you could say something that hurt somebody's feelings or they didn't like what you said. So they're going to go sue you. And it all stems back from this case. If he loses, this is a lose-lose for everyone involved. And I mean everyone, including that family. You want to know how? If they win this case, they're going to have to go just not in public eye. And when I say that, I'm not meaning that they're going to be physically harmed. They thought they got hate before. Y'all were a well put in family in Truckee. Meaning y'all were financially set. Then you started losing money due to the vid. Timeline. Remember I said in this, timeline is everything? Yeah, I went back to all the way to the beginning. Okay? This family was already taking a financial hit because of the vid before Church found this little girl, this case, any of it. They were already losing money. So right there, in order to prove defamation or slander, you have to prove a financial loss directed from the one you're suing. Y'all already had a financial loss. Y'all were already getting hit financially. So guess what that means? His little videos he didn't do a damn thing to y'all's wallets and y'all's pocketbooks because they were already dented. This is nothing more than a way for that family to try and get church. And keep in mind, he was the only one to give money in this case. That right there says everything. Soon as he gave this money, that family seen dollar signs. Kind of ironic, don't you think, that the family thanked him for sending the money he sent? Thanked him for talking about it, trying to get justice for their child, and now all of a sudden they're going to sue him? Red flags out the ass. And good always wins. Good always wins. Church's heart. He may think that bitch has turned black. Church, your heart ain't turned black. The video that Mike 12 Point put out of you at Rod Run, your heart's not black. If your heart was black, or if you were starting to get to where you truly did not care, you would not want fans coming up and taking pictures. You would be that asshole celebrity that, in all honesty, I've had encounters with, that you want a picture. Miranda Lambert. Let me just say that. Miranda Lambert. She yelled at two girls for taking a selfie at her concert. That's what he would be. If his heart went cold and black the way everybody thinks, and that's how he would be. But no, he's not. He would still give the shirt off his back to anyone in need. To anyone in need. For God's sakes, he offered to send someone to rehab to get them help. He bought a homeless man. All this homeless man wanted was a bag of dog food for his dog so his dog could eat. Church said fuck that and went and bought him a van so he wasn't out in the cold during the winter. Him and his dog. Brand new Bronco he got. He gave away to a single mom. Gave away. Just gave it away. Brand new fucking Bronco. And y'all don't think that this is going to get brought up in court? Which is going to go directly against the narrative that the news station, the lawyer, that family is trying to portray? And if y'all don't think for 1 second the question is not going to come up in court, why were y'all thanking him for trying to help and now y'all are suing him? If you think that question's not going to come up in court, you need to cut everything off and go sit and think for yourself. For real. Church, I hate that you're going through this. I do. I've been here since 2016, and I've observed because I'm a fan of your music. Okay? These videos I get a laugh out of, but it's just that. I'm here for the music. In my opinion, you're the best musician we have alive today. The most realist at that as well. In my opinion, I said this on your Instagram post, you are the people's best country artist. Hands down. That's why you're the people's champ. And by the way, look at everything that's happened to Donald Trump. If they can try to put a First Amendment limitation on Trump and it didn't work, what makes you think they're going to be able to do it to him? Trump was a former sitting president. And yeah, he's been indicted on things. Has he spent one day in jail? Has he? No, he hasn't. And for y'all to sit here and compare Church to Alex Jones, that just shows y'all are reaching. And you're trying to get the public opinion. You're trying to... In fact, that right there, it just, bam, like an 18-wheel truck in the back of my head. That right there is what they're doing. They know that they're probably going to lose. And keep in mind, I just said probably. They're probably going to lose this lawsuit. So the only other way to get at him is through the court of public opinion. So hopefully putting this news statement out, people will look very negatively on Church, not realizing People have known who this man is for 10 fucking years now. He shows us who he is all the time. Use your brains, people. Use your brains. But yes, church, I am sorry that this is happening to you. You do not deserve this. But I know. I've watched since 2016. You're a fucking warrior. You're going to fight it tooth and nail. And I'm here for it. And I stand behind you 100% of the way. 100% of the way. I do. Because this is absolute bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. Now, like I said, y'all buckle up, get your popcorn, extra butter, no salt, and sit back and get ready. Because this shit show is about to take off. And to be honest, he may be the only name brought up in the lawsuit, but I can about guarantee you there's other names going to come up. People think they're not innocent. Or people think they're innocent when they're not. But if you guys like this video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.